Alright, here we are with the first round of Jeskai Dragons in Standard.
We lost the roll.
Tau Time won the roll. And he's deciding whether or not he wants to play first. It's a tough decision. I'm confronted with it often.
Yeah, I find I get it roughly 50% of the games, the Magic I play.
See, I get it like 20% of the games I play.
You should let it roll dice better.
I mean, my weighted dice, I should just learn which side is favoured
Yeah,
before
it's like
calling.
weighted dice. You're like, evens. Wait, no!
Where, which dice am I going to get? No, you're reaching into your bag like, do I want to get my evens or odds dice? Like, what did you say again? Evens? Oh, yeah. You mind if I switch this dice out real quick?
Hurry up, Tau Time.
Tau Time? Tau Time? More like taking too much time.
Alright. So, Tau Time shockingly decided to play first.
It's a good hand.
Yeah, is this? Yeah, alright.
It's not amazing, but one of the advantages of the Jeskai deck is you've got a good curve.
Yeah.
Now, admittedly, 4-drop, 5-drop is not a great curve, but having a 2-drop is. And if we draw a Mantis Rider, this hand is quite good.
Yeah.
Now, the lands is the biggest question mark for this deck, always. You generally want to get out 2 basics and then start fetching out Tangos.
Yeah.
So what I probably want to do, based on no more information, is Island and then Plains to cast Jace.
And then Cinderglade.
Well, the Smoldering Marsh, which is the black one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, because then that would cast a turn 3 Mantis Rider.
Yeah.
With all untapped land.
Okay, sure. And then you're going to have double red for the Thunderbreak off the Haven.
Correct, yeah.
Oh man, this standard maths. I don't understand what's going on.
It is very unintuitive, playing like Polluted Deltas and Windswept Pits. There's no Flooded Strands in this deck, in a Jeskai deck. But yeah, the other thing is, say we top-decked Island there. I'd rather play the Island, because then the Polluted Delta can turn into a non-basic.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, so this is probably like Abzan aggro.
So he drew a Warden.
Now, I'm okay with drawing an Island, so I'm just going to wait. Alright, that'll do. So now, I want to get a Plains.
So the downside is none of your decks, none of your lands, none of your things can get a basic mountain. You can't fetch, none of your fetch lands get basic mountain.
That's correct. Yeah.
Is that ever a problem? Especially seeing as you're playing a Thunderbreak region?
Well, your 2-drops are Jace and Soulfire Grandmaster.
Right.
If you had a really important 2-drop with red, you probably want to rethink the mana base.
Sure.
Now, we could block here and force him to activate this, but that sounds quite bad. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I think you want Jace.
Everybody wants Jace.
Did he activate?
He just plays hard to get. Nope. We took 1 and we fetched twice around 17.
This could be like an Anafenza or something?
Well, he doesn't have black. It's a Deathness Raptor.
Deathness Raptor.
Alright,
So
let's loot first.
Yep, you'll probably ditch your land.
Actually...
You loot first and then you're going to Draconic Roar to...
Well, I guess either way we want to...
You can't flip Jace.
No, but I guess...
Wait, can you? Because you can go play Polluted Delta, Draconic Roar, and then loot, and you get to flip Jace.
That doesn't really get us anywhere, though.
Yeah, but you get to kill.
I'd rather loot with Jace an extra turn and get rid of some of this excess land.
I don't know. Yeah, you'll get to loot with Jace anyway.
No, I mean I'd rather loot with Jace twice over the next 2 turns. Yeah.
Wouldn't you rather have a Planeswalker and you can start +1ing and +1 this, and then he's got no power on the board next turn?
I've got all these lands.
Yeah, but you've got things to do. I think you want a 2-mana Planeswalker as soon as possible.
I will take your advice because I don't want to seem biased.
I don't play Standard. I've never played with Jace before. I don't know what's going on. I could be wrong. So now you have to Draconic Roar to kill the Death Mist Raptor.
Yep. I guess we could represent a spell.
You've shown the Thunderbreak region because that's what he's going to see next turn.
Yep.
And then you
all this delicious land.
Jace.
Yeah, we can probably
ditch the basics.
Alright, so if he wants to attack me for 1 by paying 2 mana, I'm okay with that. Yeah, and now we've got the curve of Thunderbreak into Ojutai. And yeah, my dream came true of us having a relevant thing to do on turn 2, which was the Draconic Roar. So now we had Jace, Draconic Roar, Thunderbreak, Ojutai, and our opponent has 1 card in hand. And now I wish I had some main deck Silk Wraps. Alright. So we could Draconic Roar, but that seems bad because we just want to play that.
You could Draconic Roar. Oh, you could... Yeah, that's how that works.
Tom hasn't played a lot of Standard recently, but we could Draconic Roar, but we want to play that.
I think you just want Thunderbreak.
Yeah, totally. Now, do we
You have to pull it a delta to get red.
Actually, no, we need to Windsurf because we've got the only black.
Man, this Metamate's so good. So you have to get a Cinderglade?
Correct.
Oh, this is so weird. So it looks like we're playing 5 colours.
Yes, it does. Because we kind of have black and we kind of have green.
Is Chromantical still legal? Oh, rotate it out.
I wish. And let's plus on the Warden because it's the most likely to actually attack.
Yeah.
Like the attacks with Hangerback, then I'm A-okay with that happening.
Hangerback's good.
I mean, I'm not a fan of this card.
Really?
No. I think it's good. It's a good card. I don't think that can be in question. But the thing is, I don't think it's a fantastic card. I think it's good enough to see play in most decks. The thing is, it's colorless. So every deck it's kind of good in, it just ends up in.
Yeah.
And I don't like it when cards are this ubiquitous.
Yeah,
because I have to stare at it for a whole year or more.
And you would never play it because of the attacks.
It's fine in control decks. That's what annoys me so much. It's just totally ubiquitous. Now, the real question here is, do we attack with Thunderbreak or not? And I think the
probably, because you are going to play Dragon Lord the turn after, right?
Yeah, totally. Rar.
He's gotten stuck on 3 lands, so it's not going well for Tanner. Did he mulligan a bunch of times?
I think he mulliganed once. He's probably not happy to see this. If I had to guess.
What's the Jace Emblem do?
It's quite bad. I've had games where I'm winning like this one.
Yeah.
It's just going to level that up. He's going to level that up too. So whenever you cast a spell, they mill 5. I've found that even in games where I was crushing and I did get a Jace emblem,
yeah,
I actually usually just won that game without the emblem anyway.
Sure.
So I think you're generally better off flashing things back.
Yeah, that makes sense. So we can Draconic Roar.
We can Draconic Roar with this guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Or, we should definitely Draconic Roar this before he gets his Deafness back.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do that first.
You don't know it's a Den Protector.
It's either a Den Protector or a Death Mist, I'll tell you that right now. Either way, I want to do it before he can flip it to get the Death Mist back. So let's go like this.
Why that specific? I don't understand that. Alright.
Oh, because we want to hold up the Haven in case he kills the dragon, we want to get it back.
Yeah.
And we want to hold up the Valor Stance more than we want to hold up the Jace.
Or we just win.
I'm sorry for tapping the correct land. Come on. Cool. Okay. So this is... Could be like a Bant or Abzan deck, but it's some sort of aggro Megamorph deck.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think the Radiant Flames are pretty good here because he's committing a bunch of cheap creatures to the board. I think the Fire Impulse is pretty good. I think the Roast could be fine.
Silk Wrap is good against the morph creatures, although he might have
the Dromoka's Command. Yep, that's true. That is the worst thing about Silk Wrap. But if you are hitting a Hangerback, then it's good.
Dispel and Disdainful Strike don't seem good. Displacement Wave doesn't seem amazing, and Dragon Lord's Program doesn't seem good.
No, these are kind of slower cards.
So what comes out?
So I'm not a fan of the Jeskai charms here. Because it's good when you're beating down because you can hit them for 4.
Yeah.
But putting their stuff on top of their library is not so great. I think I'd just like the Radiant Flames to control their board better.
Sure.
I think the Valorous Stances probably come out because all his cheap creatures are small.
Yep.
If he had shown us a Siege Rhino, I might rethink that.
Yep.
I could see the Dragon Master Outcast coming out.
Because it's too slow? Or?
Yeah, it's a little slow. I mean, it's kind of a 6-drop.
And you lose like a Ojutai's Command or
I could see a Dig Through Time maybe. I think I want all these. I could see it maybe being a Roast, but that seems pretty good against him. Yeah, I could see it being like Ojutai's Command. Something like that.
Yeah.
All these cards are very similar. I could see that being wrong. I don't have a lot of experience with this.
Commit to it.
I'm sorry.
This hand seems very good.
Now, this is awkward. It's like having 2 mountains. Because remember, this is basically just mountain.
Is that just mountain? Oh, yeah, that's a Smoldering Marsh. That's not fresh.
So, based on our current hand, we can't cast this Mantis Rider. But given that we almost have the mana for Thunderbreak, and we have Jace, and like command to get back Jace. I think this is fine.
So you're gonna play Mountain, and then you're gonna play.
I'll play the
Mountain and then Polluted Delta.
Well, now definitely. Because if he plays, I don't know, it could be Fleece Main line. I suppose it could be like a Death's Raptor or face up.
Fleece Main's not really legal.
Yeah, I know, that's one thing.
Oh, well, this is kind of good, right?
This is quite good.
Is this the second time he's drawn Warden in the first tree? Okay, so now we've got JC Boy.
Alright, so we want like a white
top deck fetch
land. Just, yeah, I mean, white land is the best draw. Another interactive spell that we could play this turn instead would also be good.
Not that. Oh, but we can draw in...
Oh, that's a white land.
Oh, because it gets the blue-white.
So let's discard the smaller Marsh.
Yes.
Play around Wasteland. You know, we want to keep all our basics.
Ah, very true. Very true.
And because we did the preferred thing, which is play 2 basics as our first 2 lands, now we can fetch for an untapped Tango and smash our opponent. So, I was saying before about Jeskai having the best curve in Standard right now. Fiery Impulse into Jace, into Mantis Rider, into Thunderbreak, into Ojutai. That's how you curve out.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, very sweet. And if he kills that Jace, probably still play the Thunderbreak, you know? But if we top deck, say, Mantis Rider, we could flip the Jace. Fiery Impulse is Den Protector. Ooh, he went after the land, not the Warden. That's interesting. He must be going somewhat big. I'm confident we can race this.
Me too, now we have Radiant Flames. So you flip...
It kind of smells like Dromoka's Command. I don't know how we play around
with
it.
What does Dromoka's Command do? It's sacrifice an enchantment.
It's yeah, so this it would be prevent all damage a spell would do and fight. So we could draw it out by Fiery Impulsing the Den Protector. But I think what we just want to flip Jace this turn and play Thunderbreak.
Yeah, well you flip Jace and then... Yeah, okay.
Okay, now we just card the Plains because we need the Mountain to cast Thunderbreak.
Yeah. So you play Thunderbreak?
Well, let's minus on this because that makes the fight way worse.
Yeah.
So if he does have fight, then...
Yes, do it now.
Yep. Okay, so he might not have Dromoka's Command.
So you just play the dragon?
Yep. So I'm not sure what they could have here. I feel like if they did have Dromoka's Command, they would have done it in response to the Jace Plus. Valor Stance, okay.
Well, that's not bad. He takes damage off that.
Yep. Yeah, I find Thunderbreak to be a pretty unexciting defensive card, but in the kind of draws where you're beating down, like it's quite strong.
I just like it as well because like back when Dragons was a deck because everyone was trying to play Silumgar's going, you're playing 4 Dragonlord Ojutai because they're amazing, and then you're playing these kind of like dragons like the Black Silumgar or
the 3/7.
either Silumgar's or Icefall Region. But like
Icefall
Thunderbreak Region,
quite bad.
Thunderbreak Region's just a good card.
Oh, he did have a command. He was just waiting.
I mean, it seems fine.
It's interesting. I guess he wanted to fight with the Raptor because he has another Morph in his hand.
Den Protector attacks Jace.
So minusing the Fire Impulse does nothing. If we had Spellmaster, we could kill the Den Protector, but now it has another counter. Yeah, he fought with the Raptor on here and put the counter on Den Protector. I want to hold off on the Radiant Flames.
You might have. Alright, well, let's see what we draw, I guess.
We draw for turn. We drew this Jace. So I think we probably just want to hold off on and like cast Ojutai's Command next turn.
Yeah, okay. And we're just going to be probably countering a creature, drawing a card. That's the ideal.
That's the ideal, yeah. And if not, I probably want to use up my mana.
We'll gain 4 life and draw a card.
Yeah. And if he kills Jace somehow, that'd be even better because then we can just get Jace back in play.
I mean, that wouldn't be that great because we also have
Nah. I'm just going to cast a Cryptic Command. That card's good.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. That's a sweet card to play with Radiant Flames.
But you probably just want to play the Ogre, right?
Yep. Let's keep doing this. We've got double red, and that's more than we ever need, so... Or it's as much as we ever need. Yep. Yeah, this is a sweet combo as well.
Yeah, it seems good.
So if our opponent... Say our opponent went land, morph, morph. You just go Radiant Flames, kill all your stuff. Or... if life total was an issue, you just go, I'll play Soulfire, then play Radiant Flames.
Sure, my Soulfire dies, but...
Yeah, and basically you cash in your Soulfire as 2 mana, gain 15.
Yeah. Seems fine.
It's more than fine. Damn fine. Alright, so our opponent's puzzling over how to beat an Ogre. His answer is to kill him. Play him off. You know what he should do? He should play another creature. Play another creature. Do it. Do it.
So, Death Mist. What's Death Mist's? Yeah, 5.
So I think here we definitely Radiant Flames for 3.
Yeah.
He won't have a board after that. Even if he flips something back, doesn't matter. And we want to do it before we attack with Ogre.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to open ourselves up to another fight, which is what he's representing. So let's just start off with the Radiant Flames and see where we end up. So blue, red, white is going to cast it for 3 damage.
Yep.
And yeah, obviously I was talking about playing the Soulfire before. We're not in a spot where our life total's under threat, so I don't want to just throw this guy away. Alright, so we didn't have Dromoka's Command. He's getting back Valorous Stance.
So he can destroy the Dragon Lord.
He can choose to bring back his Death Mist Raptor. Feel free, buddy.
So now you attack.
Okay, and we know our opponent has Valorous Stance. Ooh, I like Do Through Time.
I like Do Through Time quite a bit.
I also like Mantis Rider. I'm sorry.
Oh man, what happened to you? You would never have taken... In another life, you would never have turned down a dig. And now you just play Soulfire.
Yeah, and now we can play our Hasty Threat next turn. And Ogre is lethal, but he has the Valorous Stance. But Mantis Rider plus Soulfire is also lethal. Yeah. Actually, now Mantis Rider is lethal on its own. So is...
Fire Impulse.
No, that only hits creatures. I was going to say a Draconic Roar, but we actually haven't played one yet this game, so we can't flush it back. Ooh, Hidden Dragon Slayer.
What's it want to destroy town creature power?
Yeah. I mean, he's still dead because we have Mantis Rider. But this is a cool card.
So he's just straight green white morph.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Chalk one up for the good guys, and we'll see you next round.